that's fallen down on me. So if you see my girl,
Boots to asses.
Let's get ready to rumble!
We're back! Welcome back to Outside the Ring. This is episode, 8 already?
Something like that.
7?
I'm
8?
pretty sure it's 8.
And hope everybody had a good turkey day.
Hey, look, it's snowing in the arena for SmackDown.
Yeah, we're watching a live edition of WWE SmackDown. The Divas are dressed up.
All the Divas are in the ring, so we really don't care.
Whoever gets the mistletoe at the top of the pole gets a very special
Oh, God,
prize.
it's an on-a-pole match. Vince Russo's somewhere in the building.
Yeah,
Is it a kiss? Is it a kiss from Mick Foley?
Probably.
Seriously, who really cares?
No. I can guarantee you it's going to be something with Hornswoggle.
Probably.
We need to stop focusing on that.
Yeah, we got a show to do.
By the time this gets up, everybody will have seen this and all that. So.
Speaking of Mick Foley.
They're probably going to replay it on Thursday again, too.
Shameless plugs.
Friday.
Shameless plugs out of the way. Outside the Ring with the number 1. That's Twitter and YouTube. And Facebook, just type in Outside the Ring. Follow us on there. Like us. I think, that's what the kids do, right? They like on Facebook.
They like and
follow on Twitter.
Follow on Twitter. Like
My fault.
Oh, look, the Bella's one. Who the hell cares?
I don't.
Yes.
I really don't.
All right, bring out Hornswoggle.
I hope she has to kiss Rikishi's ass or something.
Ooh.
I mean, maybe.
She thinks she's getting a title shot.
Oh, yeah, no.
Well, I don't know.
Why are they still in the company?
I don't know. Why are we watching
Oh, wait, they're
this?
holding them for karma. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why are we watching this? We're kind of obligated to.
I guess. Did we get all our shameless plugs out of the way?
How do they get it to snow in the arena?
I don't know.
Email outsidethering316@gmail.com.
Yes. Okay. That's all our shameless plugs. Facebook and YouTube, or actually our Twitter page is kind of blowing up. We got like 24.
They get the opportunity to give a kiss to any superstar of their choice.
Are you guys going to do a show?
Between now and Christmas.
Wait a minute. I just hit the wall with a... excuse my language.
You almost took my eye out.
Oh, God. Sorry for that language.
Maybe we should turn SmackDown off.
Oh, man. No kidding.
No, actually, I was just kind of interested in
I'm sure we wouldn't be the...
fade to black. Sorry.
I'm sure we,
Yeah, let's turn this
Turn the
off.
damn show off. We
All
can't
right,
do a
it's
show.
off. It's off.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
So,
Sorry.
Yeah, we have, like, a lot of followers on Twitter, so that's cool.
Like 22 on Facebook?
Yeah, 22 or
somewhere around there.
23 on Facebook. And then YouTube, the last show we did, the last time we talked to you guys was 2 weeks ago for Survivor Series.
The day after Survivor Series, we did our special edition.
Wow.
That video, just like the Vengeance video, blew up. It's over 600
Oh, that video
views.
blew up quicker than the Vengeance video.
Yeah, we had like 400 views in 2 days, I believe.
2 or 3 days.
It didn't take long.
Survivor Series was in the title.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right. So I mean,
Yeah, I tagged it in the video, so a lot of people were getting
searching
it.
Survivor
So,
Series, and
big
that just happened to
ups.
pop up.
Big ups to everybody that viewed that one.
Yes.
That is our biggest video so
biggest
far.
biggest video yet.
Hopefully they all come back.
It's kind of like
Yeah.
on Raw. The ratings go up after a pay-per-view. Our views go up after a pay-per-view.
Yeah. So now that we turn SmackDown off, I say we jump right into headlines. Let's go headlines!
We're missing so much on SmackDown, though.
Yeah.
Mick Foley was dressed like Santa.
Yeah. Yeah.
Missed
And
it
AJ
already.
was on TV.
And AJ,
That's a
your
rarity.
girl was on TV.
Yes. Oh, God.
And that was actually, and Booker T's gonna fight Cody Rhodes.
Yeah, Booker T came out dressed up like Santa.
What the hell? Black
Mick Foley had him do a dreidel spin-a-rooney.
Yeah.
And
the profile.
Cody came out and talked some smack, and they're setting up for Booker T and Cody Rhodes later tonight.
Yeah. So, headlines, either way. Not a lot. We have like 3.
Nope.
Who cares? The Royal Rumble returning to a 30-man format. Troy is not happy. Told you. After the 2011 Royal Rumble was dubbed the biggest Royal Rumble in history, just for that Royal Rumble, with a record-breaking 40 participants, they went back to their old ways. So this January,
What it is they probably don't
30.
have as many people wanting to come back for this year's Rumble.
which sucks.
Well, they have plenty of.
Can't you get The Rock?
Superstars on the roster to do 40?
Yeah,
but
they got plenty of superstars, but are they going to give those people that time?
The best part of the Rumble is the surprise entrance.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah,
I don't care what anybody says.
And cutting it back to 30, that's going to cut down on those.
Yeah. And other wrestlers being able to participate. So
Yeah, I mean, like in the 40-man, you saw guys like Yoshitatsu, Tyson Kidd.
Yeah.
Now you're not.
just to get them out there.
Drew McIntyre.
Nah.
Who?
Huh?
Just joking.
Yeah.
Drew, your party is over.
His party's definitely over.
Jeez.
It's a shame. So that's going back to 30. In other news, John Morrison officially goodbye. He's gone. He got beat the crap out of last night by The Miz.
I'd like to wish you the best in your future endeavors.
I want to kill Laurinaitis.
Yeah, he posted it on WWE.com. Pretty much, was this right after Raw? Or was it right after the segment?
They put it on WWE.com right after Raw ended.
And
It is
this is a
the
quote.
backstage segment.
This is a quote from
John Laurinaitis, Mr. Cigarettes,
I truly wish you the best.
he said.
Oh, should I talk like him?
Your contract was coming up in the next couple weeks anyway, and looking at your win-loss record, I really wasn't going to sign you anyway. That being said, it's kind of a win-win for WWE and John Morrison. I hope you take some time to get your mind and body in order. Get well soon.
It's a win-win for WWE.
That's what
And
he
John
says.
Morrison.
So John Morrison probably gonna go work for What You Gonna Do? Am I right or
First
wrong?
of all, how is Morrison win in losing his job?
Well, now he
That's
doesn't
not a
have
win.
He's saying it's a win for him because he's getting time off to go take his mind, get his mind and body back
and
into order.
go bow chicka bow bow with Melina.
Yeah.
Melina.
So do
I
you
don't
think
know,
he
I
ends
heard-
up in TNA?
Yes,
Yes,
absolutely,
definitely.
And I guarantee you, in probably 3 months, maybe even sooner, he'll be a champion. He'll be
Well,
probably
he's
world
got to
champ.
wait 3 months to fill his things off. So I give
No,
him-
he's a free agent.
Oh, he is.
His contract's up, so he's good to
Yeah.
go whenever.
Oh.
He
He
could
can
show up
appear next week.
on
Well, it says
the next,
His contract was up in a couple weeks, so he might have to wait.
Well,
out
he
those
made
couple
that up.
weeks.
Now that
Okay,
is
yeah.
his name. Or no, John Morrison's not his
No,
real name.
it's John
Hennigan?
Hennigan. Yes.
Yeah.
So there you go. So he'll probably go by that.
Or
Johnny Nitro.
Johnny.
Well, they probably have that trademark too.
Dude, what about John Nitro?
Maybe Shaman of
I'll call-
Sexy.
Oh my God.
Just call him Jim Morrison. That's what he was supposed to be anyway.
Jim
Yeah.
Morrison, yeah.
So he'll probably end up. If he shows up, it'll be next week.
And I can guarantee if Morrison goes to TNA, Melina's not far behind.
No.
Oh, she's definitely going.
He could
They're
be
both going. They'll
X
probably show up
Division.
together. I wouldn't even doubt that.
The X Division could really use his flash.
Oh, yeah.
Because they like to do those stunts and the
Yeah,
crazy
it's
matches.
too
so.
bad I don't watch TNA anymore.
I am
Yeah.
really shocked that they dropped the ball on this kid. I'm really honest to God. His mic skills were not good, okay?
They weren't, and
but
he
he was different, and he reminded me of a young Shawn Michaels.
He did.
They screwed it up.
He
The Miz is
reminded-
Shawn Michaels.
He reminded me of Shawn Michaels sans the attitude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sans the
Without
thought
the demeanor.
the thought of, I am wrestling.
yeah.
He wasn't.
I'm the
Yeah, he
heartbreak
didn't. You
kid.
could just tell he didn't look like he wanted to be.
No.
Yeah.
The rest, like the center of attention in
Exactly.
wrestling.
He looked like a nice guy.
Yeah.
And I think in the long term of things, that was his downfall. He didn't stand up for himself when he was continuing to get jobbed every week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He put
mean-
on some good promos when he was a heel.
But
with
my
The Miz.
thing is,
Well, yeah, because the Miz was helping him too.
Well,
Right.
I mean that helped, but I mean they didn't let him continue with that once he turned face.
But you got guys like Santino still on the show, and he's getting matches every week.
Santino,
and he's winning.
Yoshitatsu.
he beat the Jinder Mahal, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he still wins clean
Yeah.
who?
because of that stupid move. He's got no athletic ability at all, and he wins.
Cobra.
Yeah, I don't get that.
Stupid.
And they released guys like Chris Masters too. I mean, he was actually doing. He
Chris
was,
Masters
improved.
Chris
Yeah.
Masters improved. He wasn't like the greatest.
well, yeah, I'm
but
saying, but they put people like Mason Ryan on too, and he just is not
I
good.
think they're
for
only
the
doing
TV.
him for the.
He won't
point
be
that
along.
They want Batista back, but they can't get
Mason
him.
Ryan, you heard this here. He's not going to be a champ unless he turns heel. He's not going to be a champion. He's not Batista.
Maybe they'll turn him heel against Ryder.
Batista was over because of Triple H.
Eventually.
Yes.
Triple H got Batista that spot.
Yes.
He got him over, and that's why Batista was where he was at. If Batista wasn't in Evolution, Batista would never be a champ.
No. Remember where he
Thanks to
started.
Triple H.
Remember where he started as Deacon Batista.
Count his
Reverend
blessings.
Devon.
Absolutely. Matt Hardy, our buddy,
Oh,
ordered
yes.
to rehab. Matt Hardy was ordered to complete his court
His court-mandated rehabilitation.
Yes.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, as part of his release from jail on Monday, District Court Judge Robert Wilkins lowered the former WWE star's bond from $1 million to $100,000.
$1 million.
Now, what did he do this time?
How do you jump that far?
Okay, now
From $1 million to $100,000?
I know Matt Hardy did something recently, right? He had a DUI.
He violated his probation.
What did he do?
I think it was
Another DUI?
I think it was.
I think it was.
Why isn't he in jail?
Because
He
he's
was.
a celebrity.
Yeah.
How long was he in jail?
Not that long.
Jeff got 10 days.
Right, that's what I'm
Serve all
saying.
that.
Yeah.
I mean, should Hardy fail to complete rehab, by the way, his bond will increase to $250,000.
No, his bond should go to $2 million.
I agree. That would make sense, though.
Yeah.
See? That's not going to
That's
happen.
one thing that has always pissed me off in this country. We treat celebrities like they're on a
Like they're
pedestal.
walking on water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And these people get off,
Yeah, not
Like-
like Lindsay Lohan.
Yeah.
Okay. For
any
example.
normal person would be in jail.
Yeah.
Period.
Still
no
be in
questions
jail. How many
asked.
Two
Violated
DUIs?
probation. She never shows up to court, and then what does she get?
I know.
Nothing. It's amazing.
Stupid.
That's a whole nother.
That's
Yeah, that's a whole other show. This isn't the show to be discussing that crap. Oh, God. No.
Excuse me.
Oh, Judge.
I'm going to ignore that you even said that because this is not the show to be talking about that crap.
We already used the beat button twice, thanks to me, all right? So we don't want to use it a third time tonight.
We should
All right.
start a different show.
So that's probably the end of
Yeah, we're going to
that.
start another podcast
Yeah.
about celebrity news. And
yeah.
crap.
Headline.
so
headline
that's
news
the
stuff.
end of headlines. So Raw, the last 2 weeks, we really didn't watch. Well, we did. We watched, and I actually called Troy last week. Even though we didn't do a show, I called him and I said, "Look, Troy, I have all this stuff to say and get off my chest about 2 weeks ago's Raw, right after Survivor Series, and we couldn't because we didn't do a show. I was in Cleveland.
What'd you want to get off your chest?
But hey, you went to
Well-
Cleveland and you met Dolph Ziggler.
I did. By the way, short story. I met Dolph Ziggler at
I say
a
it's
bar
a
in
fair
Cleveland.
trade-off, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big shout out to the Velvet Dog. I drank like a beast. Okay, clanging and banging at the bar.
We need to go to Cleveland one time with Jason.
You never know. You never know who you'll see.
The Velvet Dog. That just sounds like a bar I would want to go to.
It was very cool. And we're sitting at the bar, and lo and behold, Dolph Ziggler sitting.
Was his music playing in
5
the
feet
background when you
away.
walked up to him, like
Yeah, he
in
said,
slow motion?
"I
You
am
walked up.
perfection." No,
His hair was blowing.
he didn't do the hair thing, and he didn't.
Oh, he didn't?
My
That'd be
buddy
funny
actually
as
told
hell.
me I should have did that, like tapped them and then poured some water in my hair and
That'd
did
be
the thing
funny
to
as
him.
hell if he would have done that. Just walked in the room and did the hair slick back thing, and
That would have been funny.
Probably would have got jumped.
people would have stared. Oh, I think he could have taken whoever.
I'm sure.
Except maybe like the bouncer at
Yeah.
the bar.
You should have
Yeah.
done a headstand when you walked up to him.
Wow, a hurricanrana.
Wow.
Hey, Dolph,
Off the bar.
headstand. He'd probably just look at you and be like, "So
Wow.
you're a fan, huh?"
I should have just went up to him and was
So
like,
you, so you
hey,
watched the program.
Yeah. Hey, by the way, woo, 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 and then slapped him
yeah,
and then
you
walked
should've.
away, and then and
you should've.
videotaped the whole thing,
Oh,
and
my
then
God.
sent it to Zach. I
Oh,
could have
my
been on
God.
the True Long Island iced tea,
Z True Long
Iced tea.
Island
whatever
story.
the hell that he knows.
Is that really an accomplishment, though?
I think it would have
That
got
would've
me
been
more
funny.
views. It would have got our show more views.
Yeah,
You
you
know?
could have booked the show.
So he was a really cool guy. I talked to him about 4 or 5 minutes. So, yep, pretty
And
cool.
what do you say? He was hitting on a fat chick.
He was.
And
And my buddy actually thought it was Vicky, but it was not Vicky.
Ooh.
He was
Not
a lot younger.
downgrade fat
It
chicks.
could have been. It could have just. He could have just been having
I'm not-
fun.
and if-
Could have been his sister. I don't
If you
know.
do happen to be a little bit overweight, I'm not knocking you. It's just that's how Jason put it to me. We're not.
I thought it was funny.
We love everybody. We're not discriminative.
Maybe he was
If
a little
you-
tipsy. He didn't realize it.
Everybody in the club getting
He's got them beer goggles on.
Yeah. So it was cool. It was cool.
There's Jason's celebrity encounter.
It was
for the
very.
week.
It was very very cool.
And
so,
you didn't get a picture. Your excuse is
I-
my
yeah.
phone. Your excuse is my phone
Yeah.
died.
My
Have you
phone
guys-
died, and nobody wanted to give me a picture, and he already left. He went to the VIP section.
Have you
in
guys ever
Velvet
met
Dog,
like
so.
anybody after a show?
I met
anywhere?
Mick Foley.
After a show?
I met
Not at,
Al Snow at school.
Was everybody
After a show.
It was bring your parent to work to school day.
Nice.
I
Are
went
you kidding?
I went to school with his daughter.
Yeah, he's obviously he's from here.
Yeah,
so.
he's from
Right.
and he came in. He helped out around the class, and and he signed autographs.
bring his head?
afterwards. No,
Nah.
but he did put me in a headlock. I have
Did he?
a picture at home of him with me in a headlock.
Now, when,
Wow.
was this during his ECW days, or
WWE.
what year was this?
It was my senior year, so it was 2005.
So he was.
He would have been in WWE by then,
WWE, yeah.
like an agent or something for
Yeah.
WWE.
Either that or he was just starting with TNA.
And Dolph Ziggler is from Cleveland. He went to school at Kent State,
Yeah.
and he wrestled. I thought he played football at St. Ed's. So he's
Andy was a cheerleader.
local guy, and he was Nikki from the Spirit Squad, which I bet if I called him a cheerleader, I don't know if
Maybe
I'd make
that's
it
where he got the headstand.
He probably.
He's
yeah, there you go.
actually, and he's one of these guys that's not totally jacked, and you're like, steroids.
Mm-hmm.
He's like my height, 6 foot.
Yeah, like you said.
But he's big.
Like you said,
but,
he walked in there, nobody noticed him until you did, and then other people started to be like, hey, wait a minute.
I told my sister too. I said, if The Rock was standing at the
my
bar,
God.
he's obviously way more noticeable. Or Hogan.
He wouldn't
Yeah,
be able to get to
Triple
the bar.
H.
They wouldn't be able to get to the bar.
No.
You could see him
There'd
a mile
be
away.
so much security
Yeah,
in
they
that bar
wouldn't-
then.
they wouldn't be in no
probably,
bar
you
like
probably
that.
wouldn't even be able to get in there. He would
Yeah.
have rented the whole thing out.
Exactly. So it was pretty cool. He was a pretty cool guy. So Raw, the last couple
Anyways.
weeks. I thought 2 weeks ago Raw was awesome.
Yes.
The one after Survivor Series was very good. Somebody's cell phone's going off.
Sorry,
Troy
that's
Austin.
mine.
Oh, you put
I'm
it on
sorry.
vibrate this week.
Yeah,
Big ups
I
to
did.
Troy, guys.
I learned my lesson.
Wes is bowing to you over here,
Oh,
Sensei. So there's so much to talk about. I guess the big thing from 2 weeks ago, Miz turning on R-Truth. Your thoughts?
I don't
Stupid.
really see it turning on him. I think it's just more getting R-Truth off the show for 30 days because he got suspended.
That and
Oh, wait a minute. R-Truth got suspended?
yeah.
Yeah, I thought you knew that.
No,
he
that
was
was on
I
vacation.
remember we told you about the Royal
He
Rumble
was-
participant that also in the main event. He was the fourth
The
guy, the guy.
marijuana.
Yeah, with Evan
Yeah.
Bourne.
With Evan Bourne.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
he got
he was-
suspended.
It was
after.
little Jimmy's giving me that weed.
So yeah, he's the one
Can we
that got
say
the
that?
boot for that.
I think we can.
I think we can.
Yeah. So that's where I see that. Obviously, when you said the face turn earlier, I didn't know you didn't know that. So when he comes
No.
back, he'll probably still be a heel.
I hope.
They'll
I think like R-Truth is
they'll
a
turn
face.
him though. It's just stupid.
I don't think they're
to
going to
break
turn him.
up Awesome Truth.
I think he's
It was
going to come
good-
back
they
and
were
attack
good.
Miz. I think he's going to try.
What's the point in having heel versus heel though? One of them
Well,
will come
that's
out
what
of
I'm
his
saying.
face.
R-Truth will be the face.
I don't think he's going. I don't think he will.
He's going to be that confused.
'Cause, I mean, they're
little Jimmy.
not
He's
gonna-
going to start liking the little Jimmys. That's what I think is going to happen. I honestly think he's going to talk like
Oh,
that.
God.
He might do the "What's up" rap again instead of the "You suck," and he's going to be
I hope
boring. He's
not.
going to be boring and probably out of the company in 6 months. That's my thoughts.
There you go.
Mark it down.
That
if he
ain't
turns
happening.
face again, he will never get another big time shot. I really don't think he will.
He's not.
He works so, much
don't
better
worry.
as a heel.
Yeah, he does.
He'll be a heel.
I kind of thought the same way as Troy. I didn't like to see something that they built up. Because at first I'm like, I don't like this team. I didn't. I really was like, I thought they were kind of
at
funny,
first
but I was like, why?
It seemed like one of those teams that they just
But
threw
it's a
together.
good
like
way, though.
like Kofi Kingston and Evan Bourne. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, they just go like, there you go,
But
go
yeah,
tag team,
right?
And then they blew up.
Yeah.
Same with Awesome Truth.
Right, and I think that's the thing. I think they found their niche.
Nah.
But I see at the same time, I'm kind of happy because now Miz can really succeed
He's gonna
as
be
a
a single guy.
and it could possibly mean Miz being champ again.
Exactly. He's getting
So-
back into the
Yeah.
main event.
he might
scene.
not
I
be
mean-
the champ. He'll get a title shot.
I
don't
wouldn't
think
mind
he's
seeing
gonna win.
CM Punk against the Miz at Mania. I mean, that's a
They might-
decent match, maybe.
No, I don't know.
I still rather
I think
see-
it's gonna be Punk and Ziggler. That's what I'm putting my money on.
Punk and Ziggler at Mania.
Yeah,
I don't think
that's what I'm putting my money on.
Ziggler's ready to headline Mania yet.
That's,
Just not.
You
not
think was
yet.
Del
good.
Rio? He was in a headline match last year. The Miz,
True.
he was. He'd never been in WrestleMania before.
Yeah, no, that's true. Too.
He went from never being on.
No,
to being
well,
the main
no,
event.
he
Well,
was
first
in
of all, you
Mania.
got to get Dolph Ziggler out of
Well,
the
he was a
mid-card.
he was in the tag match
He
the
was-
one year.
yeah.
You got to get Dolph Ziggler out of the mid card before any of that gets
Yeah,
set into
he's
motion.
gonna get out of it after TLC.
Well, I
Yeah,
think
after,
Dolph.
after what you're hoping wins, Zack Ryder beats him for
Yeah,
his title.
after that.
I see through your bull crap.
Yes,
Do you think that match will happen at TLC?
I don't know.
Dolph and
Did you sign
think
Ryder?
so.
Did you sign Ryder's Twitter petition?
Well, of course.
You are a freaking loser.
Why? That's where he's getting over. That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to help out your broskies on the Twitter.
I will jump over this table and punch you.
What? He's using it, man.
Broski. You owe WWE 25 cents for saying broski. I do too.
Oh, jeez.
We got a winner.
Beat number 4, guys. Big ups to
Wow,
Troy.
this-
Thank you. This show's going to hell in a handbasket.
Oh, my God.
Okay, so
Sorry, it's the 2 weeks. I'm pent up. I need to get crap out.
so 2 weeks ago I thought Raw was really good. Last
Yes.
night was subpar. It was subpar.
Last night was about.
The wrestling I thought was better on this Raw than it was 2 weeks ago. But
It
the
was. So
promo
where's-
crap
where's
was
the holes?
dull.
What? Which one?
How can I let's
There's
see.
only like 4. There was 4 promos. I
Like
think.
last night?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not even
The-
that. There was 3.
How can I say this? It was a dull Raw. It was nothing huge.
It started
happened,
on a
nothing.
high note with Piper's Pit and
Yeah.
Cena.
I actually missed this. Now, so what
was
exactly
good.
happened?
Basically, Piper came out.
Where did he start?
And yeah, he was just.
Cut a classic Piper kind of promo.
He came out, cut a promo, called out John Cena,
Yeah.
and basically was telling him, John, you need to turn heel.
No, that's not what he was telling him.
It was an underlying
to
tone.
listen to the crowd.
To follow the people, because the people are what really make you. And Cena's talking about, I have my own people. I am loyal to those
so
people.
sick
Blah
of
blah
that.
blah blah blah. Bullcrap. And Piper hauls off and slaps him.
I saw that, and then Cena thought he was
Cena
going to hit
took
him.
his hat off, and it looked like he was going to do something, and then he
Shook
just
his hand, kind of.
pushed out and back away.
The whole thing with Cena and the whole thing he was trying to get through was that he doesn't care what people think about him.
Yeah.
That's what
and
Piper
his
was
whole-
trying to get through to him.
His whole rise above
listening
hate,
to the
his whole,
people,
his
yeah.
whole rise above hate thing. It's the equivalent of John Cena sticking his fingers in his ears and going la 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 la. I can't hear you.
It's
la,
the
la.
whole bullying thing.
It's-
The bullying
yeah,
campaign.
you can
He's
ri-
trying to sell that whole thing by
You-
doing this rise above hate
You can
crap.
rise up. Excuse me.
But what's the?
I've got a late case of the Monday.
He's doing the rise above hate. He's doing it for his demographic of kids. But what's the difference between what he was doing, what he's doing now, and what
and the
Hulk
BS
Hogan was doing
Well, yeah, that too.
about with the kids?
And,
Take
Cena.
your
He's nothing
vitamins.
special. Hogan did it for years.
Well, I know that.
Hogan did it when we were kids.
Cena's
Yeah.
been doing it for years.
Yeah, but so was Hulk.
Yeah.
And here's the thing. When Hulk turned heel and Stone Cold turned heel and The Rock turned heel, they were over his faces.
Oh,
big
yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Hogan was
About
still
his-
getting pops, and they were like, let's turn him heel. Austin was hugely over. They turned Austin heel where? In Texas.
Yeah.
At WrestleMania 17.
But you guys they don't need to turn Cena heel though. He's
You've gotta
already
think,
being
though,
booed by the fans.
You got to think though the.
Can we stop with the beeping?
Wow.
Oh, man.
Like I said,
I love it.
It's the 2 weeks off. We've just got so much rage.
We got so
Yeah.
much cussing that we have to let off. 4 beeps.
I just don't.
in
there's-
20
I don't
minutes.
see why it's necessary to turn him heel because people are gonna not like him as it is already. He's the person that
It
he
is.
is. That's who he is. That's John Cena. That's what we clamor for as fans. Is we want to see the people in real life actually as their character, and we are seeing Cena as it, but we don't like.
But
it.
I think people are so sick
Well, yeah.
of. I like John, and we've said this many times.
Yeah.
I think John's got a lot of talent. I think he's good on the. I think he's underrated on the mic. When
He's
they
good.
let him do his thing,
Yeah.
he's not bad.
When he's not
Yeah.
PG.
But here's the problem: that same old stale character. I hate it. I can't stand it, and that's why the fans boo him. It's not just they love The Rock. Everybody loves
Well,
The Rock.
yeah.
But they hate
He's been the same
character of John
character
Cena.
for almost 8
When did he-
straight
like,
years.
yeah.
He's not the rapper anymore. After he became the Marine is when this started. After that movie, the hustle, loyalty, and respect, the word life stuff was gone, and now it's just this. I love everybody. I love kids. I love my job. This is what I do, and that's all he does.
Whoa,
The same
calm
promo.
down, Tiger.
The same promo every.
Wasn't it
week.
ironic that he kissed his dog
His
tags
dog
at
tags.
the end when he's
Yeah.
walking back?
But see,
He's showing he's not giving up on his crew.
but I'm getting sick
chain
of it.
gang.
I'm getting sick of it. I think they are planting the seeds, like Troy said before we got in here. They are planting the seeds for
With Roddy
something.
Piper, because he didn't do nothing.
Because if you notice,
Piper slapped him. He didn't do anything, but you could see the frustration and the rage building
Yeah.
up in him. Eventually, he's going to snap.
my buddy said this too, and he said, I think Cena would make a huge badass heel.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't have a lot of moves.
And people say, oh,
here's another guy that didn't have a lot of moves. Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Hulk Hogan.
He was
Yeah.
a brawler. Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
Those guys were great heels. And I'm guarantee you, if they let Cena do his thing,
Brock Lesnar.
yeah. Cena could be a badass of a heel. I think he can sell just as much merchandise because, like you said, Wes, if he goes full fledged heel, turns on The Rock, whoops The Rock's butt at Mania, whatever, turns on, gives Zack Ryder. He can do it against Ryder
I'm
for all we
thinking
know.
that he, like I was trying to say before, remember the Raw before Mania is in Boston.
Yeah.
They might turn him there. He might wind up going.
I think it
into
would be good
Mania.
at Mania because I wouldn't mind.
No, it would
I
be
would
good at
not
Mania.
mind seeing him beat The Rock at Mania.
It's not going to matter if he does it at Mania or not. If he's up to that
I
point,
think it would
because
be
people are
huge.
going to boo him out of the building.
What if
as it
Cena
is.
gives Rock like 3 attitude adjustments? Rock keeps kicking out. Eventually, he cheats, grabs a chair, lays out The Rock, and wins that way. I think it would be great. And
You know,
and you
the
could have
thing is-
Mania have him turn heel in The Rock's hometown, people throwing stuff in.
You see, the thing about that is your whole idea of him grabbing a chair and all that. People will still cheer him. That is the sad part.
The kids and
The kids
the
that
girls
don't
and the
know
ladies,
any
yeah.
better.
But that's Wes's point too. Like
There's
he's
no
already
point. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
But-
gonna have them no matter what.
The people that like him are going to like him unless
Yeah.
Cena like sacrifices a child in the ring.
But I feud of this kid with diabetes or something. How bad would that be?
You're part of the Make-A-Wish Foundation? Few.
What
That'd
did you-
that'd be
That
Did you like
absolutely
how,
That is
horrible.
terrible.
how Cena
That would
compared
be
all
horrible.
the all the matches where he like Money in the Bank? He said he brought up ECW One Night Stand to point out how all the people there could care less about him.
Oh God, One Night Stand. That
Yeah.
was great.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. I think they can give the guys finally a reason
Yeah.
to really hate Cena.
Yeah.
They
They're-
could have, just like when Brett kind of turned heel and he was pro-Canada. He was loved in Canada, booed in the United States. Do it the same way. Have him get loved by the kids, get booed by the adults like he is now, but give the grown men like us a reason
Where do
to
you have?
boo him.
Don't
Yeah.
you already have a reason to boo him?
No.
Well, would you?
I would.
Would you be one of the people in the
I just
crowd
think
cheering him?
I think it would be cool if he turned heel and went back to maybe even his rapper gimmick or something sort
That's
of.
not gonna happen.
What about a corporate Cena?
That's all
Would
right.
that get him over big time as a heel? There's got to be a way that they can do it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because if you keep this whole persona that Cena's got now for like Troy said for the last 8 years, if you're gonna get the same boring promos, the same. Do something different. I guess that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Whether it's
show
a
some
heel,
emotion, show some energy.
Why not
Like
have
how Roddy
Cena be
Piper
like?
was
Why
trying to
not
point out
have?
to him?
Why not have Cena be like? For all that you're with me, I love you. All that hate me, you could kiss my ass or something.
Nah.
Something
That's
instead of going, do
that-
it.
That's basically what Piper was telling him
Yeah.
to do.
Yeah.
Stand up for himself against the people that were
He
booing
was
him.
telling him
Yeah.
to listen to the people and what they're doing right now. Because he brought up who did you bring up? Stone Cold, Bret Hart, and
Stone Cold,
everyone.
Bret Hart, The Rock.
Yeah.
And when he beats The Rock, he can grab a mic. Now after he,
So you think he's gonna beat The Rock?
I think it could happen. But he could say, after the match, after he screws The Rock, whatever, if he cheats, then you could make Cena grab the mic and go, hey, now you have a reason to boo me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or and Mania like that. I would like to see The Rock win, but if he doesn't, that's the way. I don't want to see a handshake and all that crap. I want to see something huge at Mania.
But would
Because
it- would it
last
surprise
Mania
you?
was an epic disappointment.
Yeah, it was.
Yes.
And the
Rock
ending,
celebrating.
the ending of Mania last year sucked. We need a mind blowing when Stone Cold turned heel at Mania 17.
That was the double turn, wasn't it? Him and
with Rock, him
Yeah.
and Rock,
Him and Rock, it was a double turn.
The biggest thing I've ever seen.
Was it
I mean,
Rock went in the heel and also went in the face.
because they were in
opposites?
Texas. Rock was like sub.
Yeah.
He was still
Cleaner.
over as a face.
Yeah.
But it was in Texas. So like Troy says, he did get booed.
Yeah.
But to have Stone Cold side with Vince to end Mania, it was one of the biggest moments of all time.
After the whole heated rivalry that they had.
Hell, have Vince run out and help Cena.
But would it surprise you though if they did the handshake at the end?
No, I
It wouldn't,
I think it's
because
going to happen.
I've come to expect utter garbage from WWE.
That's all I'm saying.
Every time I see something like that, I just kind of hang my head in shame.
Why don't we just talk about this the whole time?
Yeah, we could do a
We've
whole
gone
show.
on- We've gone on about.
I mean, I
20
have
minutes.
friends.
I like how we have different, suggestions, viewpoints,
I have
beliefs.
friends.
Maybe we should start up
Hey,
a second show like that.
Yeah.
The John Cena discussion show.
that you can do. I mean, I have friends that we've
can
been
do
talking
anything,
for
show.
years.
Yeah.
Why isn't Cena turning full-fledged heel? Why? This guy is getting massively booed, and then you got Michael Cole. Huh, he's the most controversial champion ever in WWE history. No, he's hated, and his character sucks. Call it what it is.
Do not mention Michael. Can we get back to Raw?
Yeah.
I was going to say, don't mention Michael Cole because
Coal
on
miner
Raw,
number 1,742.
On
You?
Twitter,
It's on the back of my shirt.
you're a noob.
What?
You want
What?
to see it?
Yes.
I'm just kidding.
What?
Wow.
I'm confused. What happened?
I was just messing around.
Oh.
All right.
But no, I was going to say, don't mention Cole because of the whole segment him and Daniel Bryan had.
Well, now that you brought that up last night, go ahead.
With what?
It made you mad.
Yeah,
just
it
talk
did make me
about
mad.
it.
I don't really want to talk about it because we'll be here for another 40 minutes.
All right, we'll cut it down to 2.
The matches over the last.
Screw Cole. There, next.
Let's just
No.
mesh these last 2 Raws together. I thought
Yeah.
that the best matches I saw from the last 2 weeks, every match with Ziggler, and I'm not
Orton
just
and
saying that because he's
Ziggler's
my bar buddy.
Hey, can I
Ziggler.
point something out
Yep.
to you guys? Ziggler You know how he competed in 2 matches on the last 2 pay-per-views. He's
Yeah.
the second WWE superstar to ever do that, ever.
To be
and
double-
back to
to be
back,
double booked
and
at-
back to
back
back.
Who was the other
You
one?
know, guys know who the first one was?
The Rock. Stone Cold.
Zack Ryder.
Hogan.
What?
I was going to say, you were giving me that look like
no,
it's
what? Has he even
him.
been on a pay-per-view before? His super mini push.
Triple H.
I don't know.
Who?
Bret, the Hitman
Oh.
Hart.
Wow.
He competed at King of the Ring. That was when they still had the King of the Ring.
When he won the King of the Ring?
Yeah, he had 3 matches.
That was
Yeah, that was the pay-per-view.
Dayton,
and,
Ohio.
then he did 2 matches at SummerSlam.
Ah.
The next pay-per-view.
See, that's our stat man for you.
Good job.
Thank you. Also, CM Punk, first guy to win at Madison Square Garden a title since 2002.
Wow.
When the Big Show beat Brock Lesnar there for the
wow.
title at Survivor
yeah,
Series.
When Heyman, that's right. When Heyman did the screw job on Brock.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Anyways.
like Troy said, Ziggler and Punk was great.
Yeah.
I thought that was actually one of the best matches I've seen in a
Ziggler,
while on
yeah,
Raw.
yeah.
Ziggler and Orton was
Ziggler-Orton
very
was
good.
It was good.
It would have been better if it was a clean win and Wade hadn't gotten involved.
But I
was
think
pretty
they're still
clean.
building.
Yeah, it was
I like,
Wade really
Wade
didn't
didn't do
Wade didn't
anything.
do
No.
anything. Orton flew off the handle and drop kicked
Yeah,
him.
Yeah.
I like the way that they're building this Orton.
I wish I would've-
We're talking about who's going to Orton going to feud with after
Yeah.
Survivor Series? Is he going to feud with Barrett? We got that right.
Yeah.
It's actually turning into a pretty interesting.
They're
feud.
building up slowly, which is
yeah.
nice. I wish I would have wrote down. I don't know if you guys caught it when he was on commentary with Lawler. He like pretty much put Lawler in his, in his chair, right on the spot.
Put him in his place.
Yeah, he totally buried him. It was hilarious. Did you guys not catch?
No, I
don't
didn't.
know if I should've wrote it
Oh,
down.
where Lawler said "well played" or whatever.
Yeah,
Wade.
well played, Wade.
I didn't hear that.
It was
I
something.
wish I would have wrote it down. He was talking about.
I know.
He was like, "Oh well, Vicky's out here distracting Orton, and you're out here distracting Orton." And then he just pretty much was like, "Listen, King, she's his manager. I'm just out here watching this match. What's any different than when he came out last week and watched my match?
What's
with Kofi?"
good for the goose?
Oh yeah, it's good for the gander.
That's exactly what
That was hilarious. I was dying.
King. What's good for the goose? Or however the hell he talks.
Yes.
Good for the goose is good for the gander.
Yeah,
Something
the
like that.
barrage.
Yes.
The
I'm sorry.
barrage.
Barrage.
But that just killed me.
It
I
was
don't know
very
why.
funny, and King I think started laughing. And
Yeah.
he was like,
He didn't
"Well
know what to
played,
say.
Wade. Well
Yeah.
He's like,
played."
wait, I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah.
That wasn't in the script.
Yeah.
Wade Barrett's he's smart.
yeah. Oh,
yeah.
I mean, he's a pretty
pretty
crafty
quick.
guy.
Yeah.
I hope they put him.
I'm starting to
over.
like him more and more. You know, I liked
I
him
am
to
too.
begin with, but then the whole Nexus thing, and he kind of like went away. I was like, okay.
He even
whatever.
hit in on it like. He hasn't got a shot in a while. Now they're
And the
even
one
on
shot-
commentary. He's
and
like,
the- and the
now I'm
one
going
sh-
up against Orton, who's very good in
Yeah.
WWE, very big on that pedestal again. I'm right back in the title picture.
Exactly.
I'm
And
right
like-
back in the main event.
Yeah. Like Troy said,
So-
Orton's been putting people over here and there, left and right, the last
That's what I
couple
said,
months.
man.
So.
Ziggler last night.
Yeah. Henry,
Henry.
the Survivor Series.
And you know what that does for Orton? I mean, Orton's
Does it
had
hurt him?
Orton's
No,
had
it
a
doesn't hurt
history
him.
of
Yeah.
being an ass in the back.
Yeah.
He continues to put over these young guys. He's going to be one of the leaders in
getting-
that locker
yeah,
room.
he's getting the
I'm
respect.
telling you that right now because it's just like Undertaker, Triple H, those guys that are big time leaders, they start putting over younger guys.
Yeah.
And Orton's only 30, 31. I think he just turned
Something like that.
31.
Yeah.
Something like that.
He's still got a lot of good
He
years.
keeps putting
Oh, yeah.
over these
Oh, yeah.
guys. I'm telling you, he's going to be a leader in that locker room.
Yep.
That's why a lot of people don't like Cena, even backstage. They like him as a person, but the dude never jobs. He never does
Let's
the
not
job.
get back on scene.
There we go again, John Cena.
Can I say one more thing about him? It was weird that he
Cena.
wasn't on the show the rest of the night after the
Cena?
after the
Yeah,
Piper split.
After the Piper
nothing.
split, it's like
Thank God.
It's almost like he took his ball
It's
and
like
went
he
home.
left. Yeah.
Yeah.
Took his ball and went home.
Ball and
Yeah.
chain and
Yeah. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. Jeez. Why are you hulking up over there, Wes?
because I was imitating.
Oh,
Cena
I
jogging
saw him
out.
going over here. I'm
John
like,
Cena with his elbows that are like as
Yeah.
wide as I am tall.
yeah, it's unbelievable.
Or his shoulders are wide as I am tall. It's ridiculous.
So that was cool. Okay. This is what me and Troy were actually talking on the phone about this when I was on vacation.
What you talking about?
What
See,
you
even
talking
on-
about you?
Even on vacation, he takes the time out to call me
Yeah.
about this stuff.
Because I was wondering
He just-
about this. Troy posted it on our Facebook.
Oh yeah, about the yeah.
Jericho supposedly.
Yeah,
Describe if people aren't noticing it. I don't know how you can't notice
Yeah.
it.
I mean, if,
But-
if you pay attention to the last two Raws, they've got their now trending on Twitter graphic. And sometimes it comes up, it's fine. Other times it'll come up and it starts it gets all staticky.
Staticky.
They actually added sound effects to it last night.
I noticed that
the
too.
static and all that.
Yeah, it was really silent.
But I mean, if
Yeah.
you look closely, you can see a YouTube link behind all the static. And if you go to it, it's something about January 2nd of 2012.
yeah.
And the promos that were there were talking about
Now, was this a YouTube? Was it a WWE YouTube site that you go to?
no,
Or
No,
what
it's-
is
no,
it?
it was just a straight up YouTube channel.
It says youtube.com/user/ the one last night said second spelled out,
second
and then
2012.
2012 was in letters or
Yeah.
numbers, excuse me.
What
Yeah.
the heck?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and they're talking about a great power shall arise to defeat the evil. Blah blah. It's Undertaker.
The one last
think-
night, it
see-
said the second day of 2012 is coming, and it will be the end of the world as you know it.
The end of the world.
Yes. Some people, maybe it's Undertaker, maybe it's Jericho. Aren't they bringing Skip Sheffield back as Ryback or
Are you
something
kidding
weird?
me?
I don't know.
Skip Sheffield.
I don't know.
That would be a huge letdown.
I'm
Bringing him
reading
back-
that.
What was the name?
Ryback? You didn't see that online?
Relic. It's killer backwards. Okay,
What?
That's a random
If-
TNA reference.
Let me tell you. Look, nothing against
If anybody
Skip.
gets that,
nothing
that's
against Skip Sheffield.
That's-
But if
that was the
January
thing.
2nd comes around,
And
Skip
it's him.
Sheffield comes out, I'm gonna throw a toothpick at
I'm
him.
gonna throw my TV out the window.
That's just what somebody
I'm gonna
was
throw a
saying.
toothpick at him, or you Razor Ramon.
yo.
Maybe it'll be Brodus Clay since they haven't brought
No,
him back out
they've
yet.
said Clay is gonna come out next week.
I know.
No, you see, I figured it out, and if you follow us on Facebook, you already saw this.
Yep. Yeah.
But
I like this idea.
I did a little investigative reporting. You know how people did with the Save Us.
Right.
What was it? Save Us. It was Save Us Y2J in the
Save
end.
Us
222
Y2J.
thing.
Save it, yeah.
It started off
And
as
then the
222.
first time he appeared, it was the Millennium Clock.
Yeah.
Jericho. Yeah.
It's all this kind of like this technological stuff with
It keeps-
him.
Exactly.
That's what I'm
increasing,
thinking.
yes.
It might be Jericho after all. But I mean, and
That's my pick.
I figured it out. These videos are on YouTube.
Yep.
Why?
Why?
The second day of January, 2.
Why
And
2?
it's in
January, like you said.
January J. Y2J.
I think it's him.
Me too.
It might be him.
I-
It might be Undertaker. And you even said it could be both.
Yeah, I said it could be possibly both of them. It could. Remember when Taker came back
And then
before
Triple H
Mania,
came
and then
back,
the music
right
hit and
after.
Triple H came out? That was
Yeah.
sweet because nobody thought. Everybody figured Undertaker was coming back.
Yeah.
Nobody
Yep.
thought Triple H was coming back too. Because
Yeah.
that crowd popped heavy. They were shocked. I mean,
And,
if you're
like,
in the
well,
arena, you didn't expect
like
that.
if it is Jericho, like he's always dropping those things on Twitter about saying I'm going to be in Hawaii that
Yeah,
day. I'm
yeah.
not coming back right
Like-
now. Discussions are out the window.
WWE,
Yeah.
what was it? Was it Vengeance that was in New York?
Yeah, when
Yeah,
he said
he
And
that.
said he was
Jericho was
there.
in New York. He said something along
Survivor Series.
something along the lines of "I'm in New York. What's there to do?"
Yeah, he does that all the time.
He's just messing with the audience.
Yeah.
I, honest to
He's
God,
playing
think-
mind games.
Yeah, I think Jericho. It's about time for him to come back, and I don't know if it'll be. I can honestly see a Jericho Miz feud for Mania.
Oh yeah.
Or-
oh definitely.
Jericho Undertaker.
I would love to see that.
I think Jericho.
Jericho Undertaker.
Jericho Undertaker.
That's
Of course,
a-
I've heard that they're leaning
Well-
towards Kane and Undertaker again for this year's WrestleMania.
No.
Really?
Yeah.
I hope not.
Man,
With Kane coming back now because the Kane resurrected promo.
that's only going to be good if Kane is the old Kane.
They showed
Yeah.
his old mask burning. I'm thinking that he's going to come back with a new mask.
I can't wait.
Like
or
a
maybe like some
Slither mask or
face
what?
paint or like maybe like a half almost
Yeah.
almost like a Phantom of the Opera mask
Do
or something.
something with Kane. Don't bring
Well,
him back as the same
Do you remember?
laughable
Do you remember
monster.
when Dusty Rhodes was in WCW as I forget
Oh,
the
the
guy's name.
Shockmaster.
No,
baby!
it was like 8 or something. Or
He's got a bicycle.
What?
he was white. He had like a half a mask. It was like Phantom of the Opera. He looked like him. I'll have to show you it
Dusty
after.
Rhodes.
Yeah.
The American Dream.
Or not Dusty Rhodes. Sorry, Dustin Rhodes.
Oh,
Sorry.
When he was
Sorry.
in TNA.
No, and he was in WCW. I'll have to look it
Seven.
up. 7.
Oh,
yeah,
that
that's what
sucked.
it was. Yeah.
I don't know how I remember
Yeah,
that.
not 8. I said 8, 7. You do,
So
do you
yeah,
remember what he looked
TNA
like?
was
He
his
white.
was his Black Rain.
Yeah.
Black Rain suck,
Yeah.
baby.
Listen, Dustin, I gotta talk to you. I gotta talk to you, baby. That Black Rain gimmick you got there at TNA, man. That just sucked, man.
Jiminy Christmas.
How do we start
man.
talking about this stuff?
We got a
Jesus.
bicycle.
We're going out of control here. Back on track. Come
Here
on.
with the toothpick.
right.
All right,
Back
where
on
do we go
track.
from
Ah, baby. I don't know.
Well, we were talking about Randy Orton's killer matches last couple
he's,
weeks.
he's had some
West
good
to get us
matches.
back on track.
Thank you. That's
Hey,
why
you know
he's
what I'm
funk,
going to
man.
do?
What?
I'm going to go out and trademark. I'm going to show off tomorrow.
Why?
So that WWE can't use it on T-shirts. So they'll have to pay me royalties for the money. I'm already
show
doing
off.
right
I'm
now.
a show off.
Dolph Ziggler. That's his new
his new
catchphrase
thing,
now.
yeah.
He keeps saying, I'm a show off.
Yeah, he's got new music too. If you notice,
No, it's not new music. It's just
It's
like
not
it's
new.
like
The
an
beginning
extended
is,
They
version
screwed up
of
the
it.
beginning. I hate it.
Yeah, I don't
I like how it's-
understand.
Oh, you got all serious all of a sudden.
I don't
They screwed
like
at the beginning. I hate it.
I do.
Ah.
I liked how he come up and said, I am perfection.
Yeah,
I like that.
yeah, I did too. I thought
Yeah.
it was kind of.
It says something about I'm here to show the world.
Yeah.
Something
Yeah,
like
I'm
that.
here to show the world. We'll try to find it for you.
Speaking of new music, how about that Cody Rhodes new
Yeah,
music
big
he
ups.
came in with?
We got some good producers here.
Wes giving
at
a golf
OTR.
I'm a golfer.
We are way off topic here.
Here's the topic. We're over there in the street.
You would think it was
somewhere.
like 1
We're
o'clock in the morning. We're
here's
going
the
to off topic.
Here's the topic. We're standing out there on the street in the snow somewhere.
Yeah, by the way, this snow is ridiculous.
Yeah.
In the Northeast, if you're in the Northeast, get the hell out of here.
Yeah,
Ohio
yeah.
sucks.
Yes.
So, what? Anything else happened interesting on the last couple of Raws? How about Miz? We brought up Miz a couple times.
Yeah, Miz last night was great, if you ask me.
Yeah.
Where he took out Morrison,
Yep.
and he felt no remorse. He was just that stone cold, almost like a serial killer. He even said, last week
It was our truth.
it was our truth. This week it was John Morrison. Next week, who knows?
I
he
like
said
him.
that he was taking
Yeah.
out people that were holding him back.
See, I made this
and
comment.
they foreshadowed earlier in the night. John Morrison was
Yeah.
in the back talking with Alex Riley.
Yep.
Riley is the next on Miz's hit
I think it's
list.
obvious.
Mrs. had a twitch.
I have reactions.
Yeah, Miz.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel. I kind of like the Miz when he just does this. Oh, so like that Miz.
yeah,
You don't like serious Miz?
it's
I
kind
don't
of
like-
it's like what they did
Well,
with
they're trying
Jericho.
to
Yeah.
make him look like a real wrestler, though. People aren't taking him seriously.
I know, but that's just it with what Troy just said. Cody, Jericho, Miz, Orton a while back.
Yeah.
They
Or
all are.
when Orton's
Why does a
out,
bad
slow talkers.
why does a bad guy always have to talk like this?
Well, he doesn't do it all the time.
Triple H never
Well,
did that when he was a heel.
no.
Triple H put emotion into what he
Triple
was
H
saying.
was one of the best probably heels ever. I hated Triple H.
Yeah, people
when he
actually,
first started, I
actually
liked him
hated
now.
him.
Go back
Yeah.
even
Yeah.
go back even further. Ted DiBiase Sr.
Absolutely.
He put emotion into what he was saying.
That's what I'm saying. I think Miz is a great talent. I'm not saying that. I just don't like how they're using the same kind of rehashed stone cold kind of guy.
WWE is known for
But yeah.
rehashing
like
crap.
why can't Miz beat the hell out of people like he's doing?
Not
and
say
just-
anything.
And that or just cut one of his cocky promos.
No.
I'm just
What-
gonna keep
what
running
you do-
through guys.
what you
instead of,
do-
I'm gonna keep.
No. You want to bill him as this like almost psychotic guy? He beats the crap out of somebody, gets the mic,
Mm-hmm.
he stares into the crowd for about like 30 seconds or so, puts
Mm-hmm.
the mic up to his mouth, and just says, "Awesome," and walks
Yeah,
away.
that was like kind of like what Wes said. Not hardly say anything except
Yeah.
awesome.
Be very blunt about it
Yeah.
and very short.
I think that'd be fine. I mean,
He-
I like
he-
that he's
he
getting
would
pushed again.
Just say
though.
"awesome," drop the mic, and leave.
So TLC is in like what 2 weeks?
After
3 weeks?
next Monday, there's 2 weeks. There's two
So
more Raws.
what
until-
matches
Okay, so
are
it's
we?
about 3 weeks.
So 3
away.
weeks from
What
Sunday.
matches are we possibly looking at here for
Well,
TLC?
the WWE title, it's kind of confusing because obviously, well, we'll get to it later on. We'll
I'm turning
see
the
who-
TV back on to see
I mean,
where
we're
we're
gonna-
at.
we're gonna
They
see
were
what's up with
thinking that They
SmackDown.
might book a match or two, maybe on
Oh, wait.
SmackDown.
Hey,
Randy Orton is
yeah,
eating
you can hear it in the
cupcakes
background.
or cookies or something here.
He looks like he likes
You
them.
can-
Oh, cookie
and-
sheet.
Oh, cookie sheet to
David Otunga.
David Otunga.
I hope Randy Orton beats the
He's
hell out
actually
of him so
wrestling?
bad.
Wow.
Yeah.
Speaking of that was great last night with Otunga. Punk
Yes.
saying, I googled David Otunga and it came up with like what 800,000.
Yeah, you know what?
Or no, he said he googled Otunga and it came up with a bunch of crap for some chick named Jennifer Hudson.
Yeah.
Imagine that. What
That
a
was a
shock
joke.
that
He said-
was.
He said Alberto Del Rio and Borny is over 800,000.
And then there was a joke I heard somewhere that says, I googled David Otunga and the results came back. Why?
yeah.
joke.
Randy
Orton's
Orton
gonna stick a Christmas
My
tree
God,
up
he's got-
Otunga's ass.
He's got a Christmas tree, by God.
He's gonna give him a Christmas butt plug.
You probably have all seen SmackDown already if you watched it last night.
Yeah, we're getting
But,
kind of worked up, even though
since
you
we're-
guys have already seen it.
Since this episode's on Wednesday.
I want to know how
and-
this match came about. When did
I don't know.
Otunga get in Orton's
know.
class?
He doesn't have to be in his class. Maybe he
Obviously,
just said something.
our show's going to be over before the big cage match.
Yeah.
So where do you think they're going to do with Daniel Bryan? Let's hit on Daniel Bryan for a second
Okay, I'm
here
turning
about
the
this.
TV off because Wes isn't paying attention.
Yeah.
I
Daniel.
was trying to say something.
Oh, go ahead.
No,
what?
I don't. I just was going to say somebody said something about CM Punk plus sucks on Google gets over 3 million hits.
Jeez.
Really?
Just saying.
Well.
So that doesn't. His old Google thing didn't really prove out to be anything.
I guess whatever. That's why you're the stat guy.
We was talking. You said thoughts on Daniel Bryan.
Mm-hmm.
We all know Daniel Bryan can go. There's no question about that.
Let's take it back to last SmackDown.
I love me some Daniel Bryan.
Wow, that was kind of
That was kind of creepy, Wes.
Yeah, actually, very creepy. Okay, so last SmackDown, they tease it that he wins the belt.
Yeah. He cashed in his Money in the Bank briefcase, beat Mark Henry after the Big Show laid him out. Then Teddy Long says, he comes out and says, hold on, player.
Wait a minute, player.
You can't do that. Mark Henry hasn't been medically medically cleared to wrestle, which is kind of understandable. But I mean,
In a
It
way,
actually
but
makes sense.
in
when
a
Edge
way, it
beat-
makes sense.
Hell.
But in the contract, it says anytime, anywhere.
Yeah.
It doesn't say.
Yeah, it kind of pissed
Plus,
people off.
Plus, it also wasn't there something like when you cash it in, doesn't the champion have to be able to get to their feet and stand on their own?
That's why they
Yes.
made him lay on the ground and had him push him over.
Okay, that makes sense. Because when Cena got beat the first time by Edge, Cena was a bloody mess. He
Yeah.
could hardly stand up.
Yeah.
But they let that go.
All of
Cena,
them-
I think, did get up to his feet for the
when
spear.
Miz beat
Yeah.
Orton.
Orton.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right.
they had to wait for Orton to get
get
to
up.
his feet.
That's
the
right.
only other time it happened where
forgot
somebody
about
wasn't
that.
competing in a match before was when Jericho lost it to Swagger.
Yeah.
Because he got attacked. But he wasn't.
Oh,
he was
yeah.
hurt too, though.
See, I don't understand. But if John Cena went and got a doctor's note or Randy Orton, I don't think either one of them would have been medically clear to compete.
Exactly.
So
That would have
that's
been
kinda
that would
your
have been
beef.
actually pretty cool if they would have waited till the end of the show to do that, and then had Bryan win, and you thought that he was a champ coming in tonight, and then had
Exactly.
Henry come out with the papers saying
Uh-huh.
that would have been cool.
I got
Now
a
that you said
doctor's
that.
note.
Yeah,
But no, there's already been rumors saying that Daniel Bryan's winning tonight. Because, I
Really?
mean, Henry is, as he put it, quote unquote, halfway injured. There's no halfway injured. You're either injured or you're not, dumbass.
we said
Sorry.
ass aloud tonight.
Yeah, we
just
have.
like WWE starting to.
Hashtag
WWE
ass,
is
ass,
Yeah.
ass.
Hashtag ass. I don't know. You might get something different on that
No
one.
kidding.
But no, yeah.
I thought you brought up a good point earlier.
There's people saying that Bryan will win tonight, and he will be the first person ever
Yeah,
to
you
hold the
brought that
title and the briefcase, which would be interesting because he could hold the title.
different.
Henry could beat him for it, and then right after that, the
Cash
title
it
could
right in.
change hands again with a Money in the Bank cash in.
Catch it back. I don't know.
That's what I think. I think
don't think-
Mark.
I think it's too
Mark
soon.
could beat him.
I think it's too soon to put it on him.
Well, you got to think though. He's in a cage match,
Yeah.
so Daniel Bryan can't go anywhere. Mark Henry is injured, quote unquote. He's injured.
Do you think Kane might come back tonight? Cost Mark Henry?
No.
Nah.
The only way that Mark Henry can win that match is
By pinning him.
by pinning him because he doesn't have any
can't
submissions.
climb out.
He can't climb. Daniel
What about
Bryan
through the
can.
door?
All Daniel Bryan has to do is like what he did on Raw, and come out, kick him in the leg a couple times.
That was
to
so
keep him-
damn
to-
funny.
to keep him down.
that was
I
pretty
can't
funny.
beat you. I can't beat you.
Oh yes.
Stop.
It looked like a little kid going up to. I can't beat you. Ah! He can bring the
At
big
least we
toe.
can at least acknowledge WWE for putting Daniel Bryan on our television.
Oh,
Yes.
absolutely.
Yes. Yes.
Absolutely.
Whatever they do with him's fine. As
And
long as
yeah,
I
he
just
ends
hope
up
they
with
don't
the title.
drop the ball
Like
like they did with John
yeah.
Morrison.
Like I
Or
was saying,
Jack Swagger.
Yeah.
Henry has to pin him in that match. He doesn't have a submission. He can't climb because he's injured, and he weighs like 500 pounds.
So obviously,
and all
yeah.
Daniel Bryan would have to do is kick his leg, beat the crap out of his leg,
Yeah.
and climb.
So
Or
we'll
just
see.
walk
I
out
mean,
the door.
We'll see what happens. You'll probably know, and
Yeah, you'll
we're going to
probably
look
know
stupid
before
because
us.
he won't win,
Well, you
or
won't
he
know
will
before-
win.
we
And
don't-
we're
you won't
talking
know
about
before us 'cause we'll see it afterwards.
That's the problem with these live SmackDowns. We're recording and we're
really.
watching
Thanks
SmackDown.
WWE, you threw everything out of whack for us.
I know.
Hopefully,
God.
I mean, obviously it wouldn't be good for us, but it would be pretty cool if they moved it to Tuesdays for them.
Yeah.
For their sake.
Yeah.
Eh.
People because the ratings aren't that good on Friday because of spoilers.
Yeah, that's true, but I mean, well, what they could do is they could do Raw and SmackDown in the same arena Monday to Tuesday.
But then they would. Well, yeah, that's true. They wouldn't have to travel.
Monday and Tuesday, they could cut down on travel costs for
Yeah.
that. and then they could do house shows out the week. Then they come to that arena on Monday, stay there Monday and Tuesday for SmackDown, and just repeat the process.
I think a live SmackDown. I wish they would do a live SmackDown every week.
It would
make me want to watch.
It would cut down on travel expenses for the wrestlers and shipping expenses for all the equipment.
Yeah.
That's the problem with SmackDown, though.
There, yeah.
I wish SmackDown was either on Wednesday or Thursday because Friday is bar day for most people. All right, let's be honest.
Yeah, and by
DVR
that,
night.
and by that time, people already know because the spoilers come out on Tuesday
And then
night.
if you could do a live SmackDown maybe every couple weeks.
It also brings the question to the table of why can't TNA do live shows?
Well, hell, WCW did Nitro Live and Thunder Live for a long time.
And Nitro was a 3-hour show.
Yeah, why can't we do a live SmackDown every week? Just put it on a damn different day than Friday because that is a bad day for most Americans.
And I say put it on a different channel too because sci-fi.
But it's a basic cable channel.
It is.
So
yeah,
almost everybody gets it, but it doesn't belong. There's nothing sci-fi about that.
It just seems funny on sci-fi.
Undertaker and Kane might be the biggest sci-fi, But anyways, this show's almost over, guys.
Yeah, it is.
We looked into our big, this week in wrestling history.
We haven't touched on Zack Ryder's match.
Yeah, this week in wrestling history, I've got nothing for you.
There's nothing. You got one of these?
At least. No, you do.
Why'd I crumble my paper?
We didn't even talk about
notes on mine.
You have times on there.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
We didn't even talk about CM Punk's match.
It was a good match.
CM Punk and Del Rio, yeah.
I honestly...
Do you think it's over? Or like how at the end they threw the chair in?
No.
Maybe they'll turn into a chairs match at
TLC against
a chairs match.
Yeah. Well, they have a chairs match, a tables match, and then they have the TLC match.
Well, who does
chairs match?
Zack Ryder won, by the way.
There's been one of those in WWE history.
What? They have those at the TLC pay-per-view a lot.
No, there was one.
Batista and Taker, right?
Batista and Taker, and it ended when Batista low-blowed Undertaker, and, Teddy Long came out and said, this may be a chairs match, player, where the chairs are legal, but a low blow isn't.
They have chairs
all it
matches.
is a match where you can use chairs.
Yeah.
That's stupid.
That's a TLC match. Just put them in a TLC match where, you can use all of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Tables match, okay, that's
what about
fine.
chairs with barbed wire wrapped around them? That'd be fun.
You won't. You might
Well, what's the TLC match going to be then? Is it going to be Big Show and Henry?
And Orton against Barrett, I'm assuming.
Well, I know. I'm saying the TLC match that they have. They have one TLC match.
They have one
they'll
TLC,
have two TLC matches.
They only have
You
one,
think?
though.
They only have one last year.
Every pay-per-view.
Yeah. They had one last year. It was Edge, Del Rio, Kane, and Mysterio. Edge won the belt.
Oh, yeah.
I remember that because I ordered it.
I'm thinking possibly Punk, Del Rio, Barrett.
Orton.
It has to be for a title. Because you got to have something up there.
That's what I'm saying. Punk.
But
what about
Orton
Barrett
and
Orton? I'm
Barrett's
saying what's
going
to
to
be the TLC match? It's going to be the title match. Is it Punk and Del Rio, or is it going to be Henry and Show?
I think it's got to be Punk Del Rio.
Yeah.
Big Show and
Henry and Show.
Well, I don't know.
You have to bring out that big old
forklift.
You have to bring out that big old fortified ladder.
I think
it's going to be Henry
they
and
can't even
Show.
have a ladder match.
What?
There might just be one TLC match, and that's it. Or like Troy said, maybe this year they're going to have two.
Maybe they'll expand
because
it.
They might
think
have
about
to.
these
I
matches.
don't know, though.
And who's Cena going to fight?
I know. He's left out in the wind right now.
Finally.
Who cares?
Well, I mean, who are you going to put him
not
on?
really feuding
Miz?
with anybody,
Maybe
is he? I
Miz. I'm thinking maybe Miz might come out and Cena will save Alex Riley.
He
for
already
just
beat the
under-
Miz. Well, The Rock beat the Miz for him.
Yeah. Well, that's yeah.
That's
I don't
another
know.
story.
Maybe he'll be at a fatal four-way.
I'm thinking right now. I'm thinking it's going to be Miz against R-Truth. That's my thought.
I can see that happening possibly in like the tables match, but not the TLC match.
At least
No, not the TLC.
At least
but
they're
like a
pushing
table.
Triple H and them's feud back to Rumble now.
Oh yeah,
They didn't even bring them up at all.
Nash didn't even come out last night.
They didn't bring him up at all last night.
That's kind of weird. I think Triple H and Nash will fight it. Maybe
It's the Rumble.
street fight. Got to be a street fight. They
Street
can't
fight
At the
or
Rumble.
falls count
Yeah.
anywhere at the Rumble. I can see that.
Because Triple H has to be really careful with his buddy because that guy can't work anymore.
With a street fight or a falls count anywhere match, you don't have to take bumps.
You're not
It's just a
limited.
bunch of punching.
Yeah.
and
Can Nash
using
honestly
weapons.
take any bumps anymore?
I don't know.
Isn't he? Doesn't
haven't
he have
seen-
bad
I
legs?
haven't-
I mean, bad back.
Yeah.
His
I don't-
knees are crap.
Right. So there you go. And like you said, I said this before. Zack Ryder won last night. So
Woo, woo, woo.
he is he's moving up.
Hey, Troy, you know it.
And that's a good way to end the show right there as Troy gives him that kind of Miz look like he did last night. Yeah, Troy might put boots to asses. Boots to asses.
Boots to asses.
All right, just like The Rock said right there.
Oh, God.
Yeah, boots to asses.
Boots to asses.
Yeah.
Trending worldwide.
Right. So we'll go out to a guy
It's an underrated guy. Let's go with a little bit of Drew McIntyre.
Drew McIntyre. All right. So Drew.
Are we really?
Yeah.
We're gonna go through with the whole intro. We can't just skip straight to the.
Yeah,
to
you're
the
right.
music?
This is kind of getting too long. All right, we're gonna skip the intro. There we go.
Okay, there we go.
There we go.
Thank you.
Wait, what intro?
You know, Drew McIntyre.
McIntyre's intro. You didn't hear
I
it?
think you just heard. Your headphones are, you know.
Oh, whoa, there it is.
There you go.
There it is.
That guy had to turn it up.
Sorry,
That's my fault.
He wasn't plugged in all the way. He
Jeez,
wasn't
oh,
hearing
bad.
everything.
I lost
He's never,
vitals there.
never plugged in over there. All right, so this has been another wild episode of Outside the Ring.
Outside the ring.
We're still in a food coma from
It's
Thanksgiving.
still snowing outside.
We're getting used to being back here. There will be a new episode next week, of course. So let's get this video some views.
Yes.
Subscribe. We have like 16 subscribers now.
Follow us on Twitter.
Right. Like us on Facebook. Outside the Ring, #1 on Twitter and YouTube.
Spread the word. Like this video.
Yes.
You know that also, because I found this out recently. If you like a video, it'll come up in any of your friends that
so
you have
please.
on YouTube. It'll come up on there. So
And keep subscribing. We need
and
channel
spread the
subscribes.
word. I know we have a few people in our friends on YouTube that do basically the same thing that we do.
Yep.
And they've got a lot of followers. You know, if you could pass the word along out there, you know, we're taking any and all comers
Yeah.
with this.
And again, on Facebook, just type in Outside the Ring.
Yep, and
all separate.
right now we're back to our original logo, the blue one.
Yes.
Look for that one.
We'll have a Christmas
And
one soon.
Richie Rich, our
Big shout out to
our,
him.
graphics designer, is working on our Christmas logo, so
Richie
that
Rich.
should be coming out soon.
That's right. As Wes turns
Put the
on the
remote
TV,
down.
he wants to see Randy Orton stick that Christmas tree up Otunga's ass still. So
I worry
apparently
about
he's got
you,
a
Wes.
fetish over there. So for my colleagues, and we're going to try to watch this rest of SmackDown. Turn it down. For
That's
my
a commercial.
boy,
We don't need none of that.
for my boy, Stone Cold, Troy Austin. For our funk man, the guy with the remote, the guy that likes QP right here in Lima, Ohio, the one, the only, Wes
Funk Man.
Burden.
What the heck was that? You had like that D'Lo Brown head shape.
You better
yeah.
recognize. And I'm the one, the only, ladies and gentlemen, your man, your myth, who you legend, Jason
Murphy. Oh Lord, baby, it's Jason Murphy. He got a bicycle.
Murphy. This show is What the Hell.
Yes.
We will see you. We will see you next week for another installment of Outside the Ring.
Deuces.